Good afternoon, YouTube. It's me, HGM Law Comics, coming to you again with an auction preview and I guess my weekly haul, if I can call it that. So I'm going to be on an auction tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock, with Strictly Comix, the affordable auction. So please come out, check us out. And then, of course, next week, my hope is that next Thursday I'll be on Who Dat's auction Thursday, and on Chino Comics and More auction next Saturday. But we're right now we're primarily doing stuff for this auction. So let's kind of get to it. Shout out to Edwin at Strictly Comix for giving me the opportunity to be on. Shout out to you guys who subscribe. Couldn't do this without you. And shout out to everybody who loves comics, because that's what this is about. It's about the books, nothing else, only about the books. Okay, so we're going to start with, like I said, these are possible lots. Usually on Sunday I have about 5 to 6 rotations, so any 5 or 6 will go up, but I'm going to, like I say, preview some of them so that way you get some idea of what's available that I'm pretty sure I want to put up. And then go. So this one, this is a what if. This is issue 34. The reason why I might put this up is because there's a little controversy about this book as to the first appearance of the Yellow Hulk. And when I looked at it, you know, I usually don't really look at these books. When I look at it, here it says, what if the Hulk were yellow? So some may argue this could be the first appearance of a yellow Hulk or not. So, you know, I might start the whole thing off with that just because it's an interesting conundrum and some people are interested in it. So you might see that. We'll see how that goes. Another thing I put together was a lot of Batman. This run from 89 to 95, precluding the Joker Wars, the B covers have fascinated me. They've done some absolute phenomenal work putting these B covers together. This is the 95 one, which is Joker. Now, you know, this has a little stamp from my comic shop, but I have some other copies without this. But it's an absolutely beautiful cover. So I figure I'll do that. 94, 93, 92, beautiful art germ with punchline. I don't have 91. I may try to run by and try to find it tomorrow. But 90, and of course the infamous 89. This is the third print of that. It's a great cover run, and I really do enjoy it. And I was just thinking as I saw it, and I said, you know, this would be actually a nice cover to do. Nice lot that someone might like to have, just to have the B covers of the story leading up to the Joker Wars start. So, and also kind of made me get a pull box. Never thought I'd get a pull box at my LCS, but I decided I would because I like these big covers. Another lot that I'm considering is the Silver Surfer Black lot. This is another variant, Silver Surfer 1 variant. Beautiful cover. I don't know if it's Delato or not, but it's still a very good cover. And then this Silver Surfer Black as well. Another nice variant cover. So these two might be available and as well. Now, like I said, one of the reasons why I guess we preview these is so that way you can find them, get a look at them, get a better idea of what you want, if that's what you want, and so that way when it comes to going after them, you can. Another one, this is a Venom lot, because, you know, the 4 hottest titles are Venom, Miles Morales, Thor, and of course, Batman. So those are the big ones that things that happen. So we have Venom First Host, #1. This, of course, is homage to ASM 300, but a very, very nice cover. Then there's this variant, sketch variant, black and white variant, which is a Virgin variant. Very nice one. So extremely in really good condition. And then I've got another Virgin variant with Venom on the front. Really, really nice, really, really clean, great colors. So considering that. Now, one of the things that I do is I go out looking at my LCSs. Like I said, I've got about 4. I try to find ones that have interesting books. And I found this lot, these few lots, at my LCS, one of my LCS. This is a Star Wars lot 1, 2, and 3. But these are the Whitman variants. When I first saw it, I saw the 35 cent, and I'm going, there's no way this is that 35-cent variant that costs so much money. And then the guy told me it's a Whitman variant. So I looked it up, and I said, okay, it's actually, you know, still a decent book to have. These are put in stores in bundles, which is why they have no UPC code. And they have, you know, reprint up here. And that designates as Whitman variant. But they came out at the same time. They still have a really good value. And so I was able to find the first one, which, as you see, again, in, you know, pretty decent shape. Second and the third. Okay. So I'm thinking about doing this as a lot, but I'm letting you know now, again, so that way you can take a look at it online, do your research. Star Wars 1, 2, and 3, the Whitman variants. And all of these are the second prints. So the first prints are, of course, the ones that you always see, but these are the second prints, the Whitman variants. And so those will probably be available as well. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put these up. This is a great lot. It's a great lot, and great set of books. You know, so, and you know, I think anyone who's likes Star Wars is going to enjoy it. Now, I will tell you, I will also throw in, if it gets high enough, a copy of Kanan 1. Now, most people know about Kanan 1, and you know, a lot of the characters in Star Wars Rebels. Our first appearance is in Kanan 1. The one that I think a lot of people are sleeping on is Kanan 6. That is the first appearance of Sabine Wren. If you have seen the series, and I watch the series a lot, Sabine is the teenage female of the cast. Very popular, very nice. You know, it's like Spider-Gwen in Star Wars. That's what she is. And when I did my research on issue 6, it at a 9.8 was selling higher than issue 1. So, as you know, I was able to get hands on issue 6. That is now on its way to CGC along with another issue 1 to get graded, because I think people are sleeping on that. I don't think a lot of people are sleeping on that, but a lot of people I know about Kanan 1, but not Kanan 6. So, if you get a chance to get a Kanan 6, I would suggest you get that. A lot of the guys I hear in the chop ups and the discussions, they have daughters. They like to buy comics for their daughters to, you know, like the characters, hopefully. Well, Sabine Wren is one of those. She is one of those. If you never saw the series, watch it. She's very integral in the series. So is Hera. But Sabine is one of those where her first appearance, I think, is quite important. So get that. But again, if this lot is big enough, I'll throw in a Kanan 1. That would make a beautiful lot for somebody. So hopefully, you know, you come out and get a chance to go after this one. Also, I found an Amazing Spider-Man 265 second print, first appearance of Silver's Sable. And this is actually a beautiful second print. You know, I know the first prints, but this one has that silver back, and it's very well done. One of the few second prints I can recall done back in the day, dramatically different and distinguishable to the first, and I think very attractive. Again, in very, very good condition. And this is one of those that if it doesn't go up, I'll gladly grade it and keep it. I have no problem with that because it's a beautiful book. I have the first print, but this one I found, and I thought this is a really nice book. So that may be a possibility as well. Now we also have, for you Walking Dead fans, I have Walking Dead #1. This is the Wizarding World Philadelphia version. And I also have a Walking Dead 1 10th anniversary issue. So, these will be available. And very iconic books. It's not the original Walking Dead 1, but the 10th anniversary edition. And the Wizarding World. And if for some reason that gets high enough, then my intention would be, well, if I find it, as of now I'm not, to throw in the Negan one-shot. Here it is. This one, the silver. That was done 2 per store, and make that available. The gold one I have shipped off to CGC. That's 1 per store. But this could be a really nice lot if you're a Walking Dead fan, to have a couple Walking Dead 1s. 10th anniversary, Wizarding World Philadelphia, and then Negan Lives one-shot. I think that'd be a good one for you. So, like I said, on Sunday, usually I have 5 or 6 lots available. I also have another lot I'm considering, is this New Mutants lot. Second print, first appearance of Cable, first appearance of Mr. Sinister, supposed to be a big villain in the upcoming MCU when they bring the X-Men back. And then X-Men 158. This is when Rogue joins the team of X-Men. I think a nice lot available that can possibly be put up. So those are kind of like the lots right now. I'm working on a Miles Morales lot. I'm working on a Thor lot. We'll see how those go. Again, the whole point is to try to put together lots that are kind of different, that people usually don't see. Not just another Thor lot. Maybe have a variant or 2 in there, but not just the first covers or B covers, because that's just relatively easy to do. And I like my lots to kind of just be a little distinctive. So with that being said, that's the lots for tomorrow night. But I'll go through my local haul that I got this week. Just some highlights. I found this in one of my LCSs, and the fun thing is because he knows I come in every Wednesday, and so what he's done, instead of having me go dig through the stacks and stacks upon stacks of long boxes that he has 2 short boxes, things that he's processed that week that are worthwhile that he hasn't put into the stacks just yet, and another box of new things he plans on putting on his wall, because he has high price issues that he puts on his wall for people. And then so he pointed those out to me, because of course he knows I spend money, and I found this DC Comics presents issue number 26, first appearance of Teen Titans, Cyborg, Raven, Starfire. Really important book. I saw it, I was very surprised to see it, and I was like, okay, well, now I've got to buy this, because seriously, how can I not? Again, I have it in my pile to get cleaned and pressed and then submitted for grading. It is an absolutely really nice copy. So as soon as I got it and brought it home, I put it in my clean and press pile, because what else am I going to do with this? if I sold this, it'd be a buy it now, and I might, but it would have to be a buy it now because it is a very important key book. One of the few things DC has that is that matters. So, but I did find this, so I was very happy to find this. Now, I participated in my comic shop's, I want to say, premiere auction, and was able to win this Spectacular Spider-Man 1, first appearance of Tarantula, 9.6. I had this in the raw long ago when it came out, and I had bought it. And it was one of those that I ended up selling back in the day, and I wanted it back. So I saw this available, and I was able to get that. And I greatly appreciate, getting it. I wanted 9/8, but, we'll see if I can get a better copy and might get a 9/8. But if not, then I'm good with this because this is one of the books I really liked having as a teenager collecting. Now, one of the things I've done is, again, I look at books as a chance to buy them raw and then take the opportunity to try to get them graded, cleaned and pressed, and then go after the best grade I can. Because, if you buy them already at 9/8, they're quite expensive. And it adds up a ton, and so I'm trying to do that. But one of the books that I will buy every chance I get is The Amazing Spider-Man 252. I bought this from Houdat. He put this available, and it's a newsstand. It's a decent copy, really decent copy, and was able to get it. It's going to my clean and press guy, and then I'll submit it for grading. This is one of those books where I they always say you can never have enough. This I don't see come up that often. I see the Marvel Super Secret Wars 8 come up a lot more often than this. But this comes up a little more often than ASM 300s. So, when I get a chance to get one, I try to get one. I mean, I have one off at CGC now that was a newsstand that I bought back when it came out. And so that was in my garage. So we'll see when that comes back. I had another one that I'd had that came back, I want to say a 9.6. Ended up selling that, and I have a 9.8 already. But I'm just, so when I get a chance to get these, I pick them up. So I bought one again last night. So that'll come hopefully this week. But this will go up this week to my clean and press guy. And, we'll submit it. We'll see what happens. I doubt I'll actually auction this off because, like I said, I don't come across these that often. Now, one of the things I did at my comic shop was they usually have a lot of the back issues. They usually have them in decent shape. And so if I can find a back issue that I can't find out anyplace else, I can get it from them. And then, my thought is to get it cleaned and pressed and then submit it. But mostly it's only on issues that I really can't find. And these are 4 of them. So first is Spectacular Spider-Man 64, first appearance of Cloak and Dagger. I can't find this anywhere. But they have it, and they have it in a newsstand. So I'm like, you know what? Get it. It's a decent copy. Send it, take it to my clean and press guy, and then submit it and get the best I can because, that's what this is about. I really don't plan on getting rid of this one because I can't find it anywhere. I just can't find them. So, and newsstands are big now because there just weren't that many at the time. So this is a little bit better than direct. So that's the choice, to try to get some newsstands and get these because if they, they're little rare, less print run, and so a little more coveted. Second is 344, ASM 344, the first appearance of Cletus Cassidy, who is the character who will become Carnage in the next Venom film. And again, a newsstand. I have this in the direct, but newsstand, of course, is newsstand. And so it's another one they have that's in really good shape that I like. So again, go to my clean and press guy, and then I'll submit it. and the hope is, I don't know. I more than likely won't get a 9.8. That's fine, but I'll get the best grade I can and be fine with it because I found it raw, in good shape. It's a newsstand, and so therefore it has those factors going for it. Now, this I got because I already won the auction one, and then I just said, let me just check and see if they actually have one in the raw, and I found they had it in the raw. I was like, doggone it, I didn't have to do that. I could have just done this, but I got it anyway because, again, it's a very clean copy. It's a very nice copy. I'll get it cleaned and pressed and submit it, and if it comes back the same or better, I'll sell one of them, but have one, but take a chance. Wasn't that much, so given my philosophy, it's and they have it, they think it's a 9.0. So the way I look at it, if it's a 9.0 here and I get it cleaned and pressed, who knows? So we're giving that a shot. Next one is Amazing Spider-Man 301. Now, this is a newsstand. I want to say 2 others which are directs. And again, this is one of those you can't find hardly anywhere. You really can't. And so on my comic shop, they had, I want to say 4 or 5 of these available. And I said, let me just get the newsstand one, because the direct is always, but newsstand is the one to have. And so here I've got a newsstand. They have this at a fine. So, I look at it and I say, well, it looks good. It looks okay. No real ticks or no real issues on the bottom. Some coloration issues that might be the thing that draws some way for the most of it. But again, it's a newsstand and it's issue 301. I mean, enough said. So we'll get this cleaned and pressed and then submit this one as well, and hope for the best. Now, I just got a couple packages in today, and I'll let you see those. So, got these from Whodat. Miles Morales on the cover, the Secret Wars 1. Really, really good shape. So, gonna put that in the CGC pile. Don't think this needs to be cleaned and pressed, so go CGC pile. Then I've got Thor God of Thunder, number 6. So I think this is what Night Winter or the God Butcher or whoever that character's on the front. Of course, a very important book. And so I got this, and so I don't know if I'll sell this at all. I'm now starting to, I had a Thor 5, the 1 in 25 variant that I sold. I'm gonna buy it now, and I kind of regret that because, can't find them. So now I'm kind of thinking, I'm looking at the Thor variants and make sure what I want to keep and what I don't. So this is one that I think I'm gonna stay with me for a while. Also got a Venom number 3. This is the 4th print. I will probably put this in a lot, another Venom lot to go on auction, because I have a first print and I have a 3rd print. Both are at CGC now. And I'm just going, do I need to have a 4th print, 5th print, 25th print? And I mean, but and I've had 3s come before. I had one that was signed by Cates and Stegman, yes, and sold that to Jeff Silversmith, sorry. And then I had a first print, one that I sold in auction, and one I kept that I found from an LCS, and the 3rd print that I got off of Manny and Chino. So those are up, and so this one I got from Whodat. So I'm not sure what I'll do with this one yet, but it's 4th print, so hard to get. So also I've got a Civil War 2. This is issue 6 with Miles on the cover. I got Gwenpool Secret Wars. This is issue 2 variant. So this is, I know Who That talks about this all the time. It's a nice one, so we'll see. Got a Dr. Apra won a variant. So apparently she's big thing in the Marvel universe, in the Star Wars universe. So she's there. Wolverine, the Best There Is, issue 1. This is also a variant. So with Wolverine and Hulk on the cover. The Spider Women Omega. So this is Gwen, Silk, and Spider Women teamed up together. Spider Woman Omega, Spider Woman Alpha, same thing, and then a Venom 1. So we got that. That is about all I'm going to do right now. Again, if you like what you saw, please smash the like button, and please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Great to have you. Again, like I say, tomorrow night, 8:30 or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the affordable auction through Strictly Comix on the YouTube channel, and hope to see you there. And please leave a comment if you have a question about any of the books or any comments about the books. It's a great hobby. I really enjoy it, and hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And we will see you soon. Shout out again to all the people I've met in the community. It's been a really, really good time being home, doing the quarantine and doing this. So I'm grateful to you all to making me feel welcome, to embracing the books like I do, to teaching me new things, and allowing me to kind of fill in some old information gaps from back when I started collecting back in the 70s and 80s. It's a great hobby. Again, collect what you like. You'll never be disappointed. It's a hobby, so only the money you can afford to put into comic books is important to do this. So please, don't go for broke. Don't try to collect everything possible, because you will just be running around and have no fun in it. So I got my pull box, and I just put 4 titles. It's Thor, Miles Morales, Venom, and Batman. Because I said those I'll actually probably read and can kind of keep up with without going crazy. All the other Death Metal and Empire and all those storylines, I just don't have the time to do it. And the Independence as well, whether option for a show or not. But that's how it goes. So again, thank you, YouTube. Good to see you. Again, we will see you tomorrow night, and hopefully you can pick up the books from me. Again, I will try my best to include a free comic book from Free Comic Book Day in your package if you want from me, so everyone gets some, because I got some more from today. I got The Boys, and so that's a Free Comic Book Day. And it's interesting because the Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day has an appearance of Null and an appearance of Virus, which is going to be big in the Venom line. Now, my understanding is that CGC plans on making Virus's first appearance to be Venom 26. And then you're going, well, but she appears in this. Virus appears in here as big as day. But the understanding is they are going to officially call the first appearance to be, Venom 26. If you get a chance to find these, put them. If you win a lot from me tomorrow, request that I put this in your box, your pack that I send out to you. I got a ton of them. So if ever it changes and you get this slab and it's considered the cameo of Virus, which it might be, this will really rack up some, be worth something down the road. So look at it that way. I also found out that they're considering issue 5 of Thor to be the first appearance of the Black Winter, because I was watching CBSI, they had their top 10 back issues, and it came up that they emailed CGC and asked them what they were going to be considering the first the true first appearance of these characters, and this is what they got back. So I just pass it along to you. So we got to get Venom 26 will be considered the first appearance by CGC of Virus, even though Virus appears in the Free Comic Book Day, plain as day. So I would, get the Free Comic Book Day Spider-Man if you can. I think that's a important book to get because it's going to come up some controversy, and they may eventually call it the cameo appearance of Virus, and then Thor 5 being the first appearance of the Black Winter officially through CGC. It makes me wonder, how CGC got that powerful in the industry, but obviously they are, because they can make those calls, and that's another topic. So again, have a good evening. I will see you hopefully tomorrow at 8 o'clock on Affordable Auction with Strictly Comix. Again, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.